This is Engineer Faisal Ijaz. Hope you will be fine. In this channel, I prepared detailed lectures for chemical engineers and also for associate engineers. In this channel, you will find playlists of different engineering subjects which will help you in your study, in your interviews and also during your professional industrial life. So subscribe my channel for more videos. This is Engineer Faisal Ijaz. Hope you will be fine. Today I will present a lecture on a topic high pressure vessels fabrication techniques. So before proceeding, I will tell you what is fabrication. So fabrication is a process of constructing products by combining different but standardized parts. And high pressure vessels work under high pressure loads and they provide best resistance against corrosion, temperature and pressure. So autoclaves, compressed gas cylinders, compressors and vacuum chambers are also included in high pressure vessels. In these diagrams you can see some industrial pressure vessels, and in the coming slides we will talk about them in detail. Before fabrication techniques, you must consider some important points about high pressure process vessels. So as the pressure required increases, the thickness is necessary. Why it is necessary? To keep the stresses developed within a limit. And what is the role of stress distribution? So in high pressure vessels, the stress distribution becomes non-uniform. It is maximum at the innermost radius and minimum at the outermost radius. Fabrication of high pressure vessels consists on two types. The first one is monoblock, and in this type the high pressure vessels consist on single cylinder and also these cylinders have thick wall. The second are layered vessels, and these are formed by wrapping a series of sheet over this single cylinder. High pressure layered vessels are constructed by various methods like thickness of individual layers, by wrapping procedure and by welding techniques. Layered vessel construction can be divided into three categories. The first one is concentric, or also called spiral wrapped method. In this method, different segments are welded together in the form of spiral or concentric fashion to form the required thickness. Here you can see the concentric diagram in which all the layers which we are joining have only a single center, like this diagram. Here two circles but both have a single center, so it's concentric. And here we construct the high pressure vessels, different layers, but all the layers have single center, like this diagram. The second method of fabrication of high pressure vessel is shrink fit method, and in this method different cylinders are joined together. Here in the diagram you can see cylinder 1, cylinder 2 and 3 are joining together. So how these join? These are joined with the help of heating, and after heating the expansion, thermal expansion take place, and with the help of this expansion we cover one cylinder with another cylinder, and also different cylinders are joined together by using thermal expansion. So if we take an example, the wheels of a railway engine are formed by this method. High pressure vessel fabrication third method is coil wrapped method, and in this method continuous sheet or strip is wound in a spiral or helical fashion to form a cylinder. Now we talk about two modes of failure of high pressure vessels. So the first one is elastic failure, which is based on theory of elasticity, and the second one is plastic failure, which is based on theory of plasticity. Elastic failures of high pressure vessels occur when elastic limit of material is reached. So that elasticity is measured with the help of tensile strength, yield strength, and also with the help of fracture strength. For the prediction of high vessels elastic failure, three theories are used. The first one is maximum principal stress theory, the second one is maximum shear stress theory, and the third one is maximum strain energy theory. These all predict the elastic failure of high pressure vessels.